Augustus, born Gaius Octavius on September 23, 63 BC, in Rome, was thrust into the spotlight of Roman politics at a young age due to his familial ties to Julius Caesar. After Caesar's assassination in 44 BC, Octavius, then just 18 years old, found himself at the center of a power struggle within Rome's political elite. Despite his youth, Octavius inherited Caesar's wealth and name, setting the stage for his own rise to prominence. Navigating the treacherous waters of Roman politics, Octavius aligned himself with Caesar's allies and embarked on a path to avenge his great-uncle's death. Forming alliances with figures such as Mark Antony and Marcus Aemilius Lepidus, Octavius established the Second Triumvirate and embarked on a campaign to defeat Caesar's assassins. Following the decisive victory at the Battle of Philippi in 42 BC, Octavius emerged as one of Rome's most powerful figures. However, tensions soon arose among the triumvirs, particularly between Octavius and Antony. The rivalry between the two would culminate in the famous Battle of Actium in 31 BC, where Octavius's forces emerged victorious, solidifying his control over the Roman world. In the aftermath of his victory, Octavius was hailed as Augustus by the Roman Senate, marking the beginning of his. Following the assassination of Julius Caesar in 44 BC, Gaius Octavius, later known as Augustus, quickly recognized the need to consolidate power and assert his political position in Rome. To achieve this, he formed an alliance known as the Second Triumvirate with two prominent figures, Mark Antony and Marcus Aemilius Lepidus. Together, the triumvirs sought to avenge Caesar's death and maintain stability within the Roman Republic. In 42 BC, they decisively defeated Caesar's assassins, Brutus and Cassius, in the Battle of Philippi, solidifying their control over Rome and its territories. However, despite their initial unity, tensions began to simmer among the triumvirs, particularly between Octavius and Antony. The power struggle between these two ambitious leaders would eventually come to a head, fueled by personal rivalries and conflicting interests. As Octavius and Antony vied for supremacy within the triumvirate, their relationship deteriorated, leading to a series of political maneuvers and betrayals. The tension between the two would ultimately erupt into open conflict, culminating in the famous Battle of Actium in 31 BC, where Octavius emerged victorious. The fallout from the Battle of Actium marked the beginning of the end for the Second Triumvirate and paved the way for Augustus to establish himself as the undisputed ruler of Rome. Despite the challenges and complexities of Roman politics, Octavius's astute leadership and strategic maneuvering allowed him to navigate these turbulent times and emerge as one of the most influential figures in Roman history. In 31 BC, the fate of the Roman world hung in the balance as Octavius, later known as Augustus, faced off against Mark Antony and Cleopatra's combined forces at the Battle of Actium, off the coast of Greece. In a decisive naval engagement, Octavius's forces emerged victorious, shattering Antony and Cleopatra's fleet and securing his position as the undisputed leader of Rome. With this pivotal victory, Octavius returned to Rome as the sole master of the Roman world. Recognizing the need to heal the wounds of civil war and restore stability to the war-weary republic, he embarked on a process of political and social reforms aimed at transforming Rome into a thriving and prosperous empire. Augustus initiated a series of sweeping reforms designed to strengthen the foundations of Roman society and governance. He enacted laws to promote moral values and traditional Roman virtues, sought to curb corruption within the government, and reformed the military to ensure its loyalty to the state rather than individual commanders. Furthermore, Augustus undertook extensive infrastructure projects, including the construction of roads, aqueducts, and public buildings, which not only improved the lives of Roman citizens, but also showcased the grandeur and power of the empire. In addition to his administrative and social reforms, Augustus implemented a policy of religious tolerance, allowing the diverse religious practices of the empire to coexist peacefully under Roman rule. This approach helped to foster a sense of unity and stability within the empire, contributing to the long period of peace and prosperity known as the Pax Romana. Overall, Augustus's reign marked a transformative period in Roman history, as he ushered in an era of stability, prosperity, and cultural flourishing. His political acumen, visionary leadership, and enduring legacy as Rome's first emperor continue to shape our understanding of the ancient world. In 27 BC, Gaius Octavius, having consolidated his power and emerged victorious in the tumultuous political landscape of Rome, received a momentous honor from the Roman Senate. They bestowed upon him the title of Augustus, a term signifying reverence and majesty. This pivotal moment marked the beginning of the Roman Empire, with Augustus at its helm. Despite this transition to imperial rule, Augustus employed shrewd political tactics to maintain the appearance of continuity with the Republic. Rather than outright proclaiming himself as a monarch, he strategically held various positions of power within the existing framework of Roman governance. These included consul, tribune, and pontifex maximus, among others. By wielding these offices and titles, Augustus effectively retained the outward semblance of a republican system while consolidating his authority as Rome's first emperor. This approach allowed him to navigate the delicate balance between asserting his dominance and avoiding the appearance of tyranny, thereby securing the loyalty of both the Senate and the Roman populace. Furthermore, Augustus skillfully cultivated an image of piety, humility, and dedication to the welfare of the state, endearing himself to the Roman people and garnering their support. Through propaganda and public works projects, he sought to portray himself as the embodiment of Rome's values and traditions, ensuring his legitimacy as a ruler. In this way, Augustus's astute manipulation of political symbolism and institutions laid the groundwork for the long-lasting success of the Roman Empire. His reign heralded a new era of stability, prosperity, and cultural achievement, shaping the course of Western civilization for centuries to come. Augustus's reign as the first Roman emperor was characterized by a series of far-reaching reforms aimed at consolidating and strengthening the empire. One of his primary areas of focus was administrative restructuring, as he sought to streamline governance and ensure greater efficiency in the administration of the vast territories under Roman rule. To achieve this, Augustus undertook a comprehensive overhaul of the bureaucratic apparatus, dividing the empire into provinces administered by appointed governors. This system helped to decentralize power and facilitate more effective governance at the local level, thereby improving the administration of justice, taxation, and infrastructure development. In addition to administrative reforms, Augustus implemented crucial changes to the tax system, introducing more equitable and standardized taxation practices across the empire. These reforms helped to stabilize the economy and ensure a steady flow of revenue to support the needs of the state, including the maintenance of the military and public works projects. Speaking of the military, Augustus recognized the importance of a professional and disciplined army in maintaining the security and integrity of the empire. He instituted reforms aimed at professionalizing the military, increasing its size, and enhancing its training and organization. This transformed the Roman army into one of the most formidable fighting forces of the ancient world, enabling Rome to assert its dominance over its rivals and expand its territories. Furthermore, Augustus initiated an ambitious building program aimed at beautifying and enhancing the city of Rome, the heart of the empire. Under his leadership, numerous public buildings, monuments, roads, and aqueducts were constructed, transforming Rome into a grand imperial capital befitting the ruler of the known world. Through these reforms, Augustus not only strengthened the foundations of the Roman Empire, but also left a lasting legacy of governance, infrastructure, and military prowess that would shape the course of Western civilization for centuries to come. His reign marked a pivotal moment in history, ushering in an era of stability, prosperity, and cultural achievement known as the Pax Romana. Augustus's legacy as Rome's first emperor is epitomized by the Pax Romana, a remarkable era of relative peace and stability that endured for over 2 centuries. This period of tranquility stands as a testament to Augustus's skillful consolidation of power and establishment of effective governance, which laid the foundation for the longevity and prosperity of the Roman Empire. Under Augustus's leadership, Rome experienced a significant transformation from the chaos and turmoil of civil war to a period of unprecedented stability. Through a combination of political savvy, military prowess, and administrative reforms, Augustus effectively centralized power and maintained control over the vast territories of the empire. By establishing a system of governance that balanced centralized authority with local autonomy, Augustus ensured that the diverse regions of the empire were governed effectively and efficiently. His administrative reforms, including the division of the empire into provinces and the appointment of loyal governors, helped to maintain order and promote economic prosperity throughout the realm. Furthermore, Augustus's emphasis on diplomacy and strategic military interventions helped to secure Rome's borders and deter external threats, further contributing to the stability of the empire. Through a combination of military strength and diplomatic cunning, Augustus expanded Rome's territories while minimizing the risk of large-scale conflicts. The Pax Romana not only brought peace and stability to the empire but also facilitated unprecedented economic growth, cultural flourishing, and technological advancements. The relative tranquility of this period allowed for the free movement of goods, ideas, and people across the vast expanse of the Roman world, fostering trade, commerce, and intellectual exchange. Overall, Augustus's role in establishing the Pax Romana represents one of his most enduring legacies. By laying the groundwork for peace and stability, he ensured the longevity and prosperity of the Roman Empire, leaving an indelible mark on the course of world history. Augustus, the revered first emperor of Rome, passed away on August 19, AD 14, at the age of 75, after a remarkable reign that spanned over 4 decades. His death marked the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter in Roman history. During his reign, Augustus transformed the Roman Republic into a stable and prosperous empire, laying the groundwork for centuries of imperial rule. Through astute political maneuvering, military conquests, and administrative reforms, he ushered in an era of relative peace and stability known as the Pax Romana. Augustus's legacy as a statesman, administrator, and visionary leader continues to shape our understanding of ancient Rome. His reign marked a pivotal turning point in Roman history, symbolizing the transition from the tumultuous days of the Republic to the centralized authority and stability of the empire. Upon his death, Augustus was succeeded by his stepson and adopted son, Tiberius, who became the second emperor of Rome. This marked the beginning of the 𝘊𝙁𝙀 dynasty, which would continue to rule Rome for several generations. Augustus's contributions to Roman civilization, including his political reforms, infrastructure projects, and cultural patronage, have left an indelible mark on the course of world history. His legacy as Rome's first emperor continues to be celebrated and studied, serving as a source of inspiration for generations to come. In conclusion, the story of Augustus, Rome's first emperor, offers valuable insights and lessons that individuals can apply to their own lives. From Augustus's leadership and vision to his adaptability and resilience, there are many principles to be learned and embraced. By studying his reign, individuals can gain a deeper understanding of the importance of strong leadership, strategic planning, and perseverance in achieving their goals. Moreover, Augustus's legacy serves as a reminder of the enduring impact that one person can have on history and the world around them. Ultimately, by embodying the virtues and principles exemplified by Augustus, individuals can strive to make a positive difference in their own lives and leave behind a meaningful legacy for future generations.